think we know where he'll go. Back to the middle of the green. He's cut the length down this time.
So the quarter-finals and semi-finals have been some tremendous games, Mark.
Well, I think that'll be the justification for the format, won't it?
Yes.
Because we do come to see good games, tense games, and the shorter the game, the quicker the drama. I'm great, but I still think this game should be played in sets in some tournaments, just to...
Yeah, it'd be good, yes. 7 up, 3 sets, Michael?
Yep, that's what I'd recommend. And then you would see some exciting finishes.
Oh, Gary's counting. 18, 20. Chris coming for the game again.
The same way, it doesn't look as if it's nearly going to go out. Missing it nearly goes out. It has done.
Does.
Well, it's going to be 20 all.
20 all again.
It's going to be Gary's third consecutive 20 all game.
Yeah.
Assuming he gets 2, of course. You can't really imagine he's not going to make another here.
Chris is going to be really disappointed with that end.
That's an awful lead, really.
Who it is. 20 across. Gary Ellis for the 3rd round running.
Yes, I was slightly surprised, Chris. He didn't go as far as he's been playing with the jack there. The jack only just scraped into the shadow. Whereas previously he's been at least 4 or 5 yards further. Change your tactics from Gary. Finger peg into the corner, swings at the end, but you need to be a length to get it to swing.
Well, it looks like he's reached the end, Mike.
He's not short. He's not short. It's not so bad.
No, that's a good ball. And probably from the footer it looks even better, Mike.
Well.
Oof. And Gary Ellis, 20 across, lying game for a place in the final. Well, he's running after this one, Gary. He'll be wanting it to stop in front, Michael, won't he?
Well, I would have thought so. He certainly wouldn't want to make it a big target.
Well, Chris, he's just got to play up.
He's not got to be short. He's standing on the mat.
He's not.
He doesn't. Has it no chance? Has this no chance of winning it?
Oh, he hit
and
the
it's
jack.
hit the jack, and who's in?
He's knocked it toward Gary Ellis'
It
bar.
fell over Gary's way.
Chris is standing on the mat. Gary's looking at the end, hands on hips. Who's in?
Well, certainly the ref's not saying anything.
The ref's done a runner.
What an absolutely fantastic ball, win or lose. And if the jack stood up, he was in. And it was game toward.
Chris is having a bit of a laugh.
Well, Gary's not coming up to shake hands with him.
No.
I think Ellis says, yeah, it's Ellis.
Ellis, 20. And today, because we're covering this event today, thanks to Osprey Water Management sponsorship. It's one of 6 events that we're going to be screening over the internet and making into programmes. It's good for the sport.
Yeah, I think it's a tremendous initiative which Osprey are obviously leading. People like Mel and Paul and Lynn, everybody else concerned with it, I think they need to be congratulated on providing a tremendous service to all crown green bowlers and hopefully to some non-crown green bowlers who may well take up the sport. I often hear from elderly people who only wish they'd come across the sport earlier in their lives. So I'm sure this can only do good for everyone who has an interest in the sport of crown green bowls. So I would like to congratulate Osprey and everyone who's doing a tremendous job, and I hope to be at most of the other events that they're covering in the course of 2010.
And of course we're delighted to have signed up a deal with Birmingham Metropolitan College today. We've seen their staff and their students who are studying TV and media, operating the cameras and putting together what has been a tremendous production today.
Well, I think again everyone involved, I'm sure the final results, everyone will appreciate what's being done. And again, I congratulate these young people who are involved in this, and obviously again, particularly on today and the other days, but I wish them well in their careers.
And also, we must also congratulate the two premier websites in Crown Green Bowls, 21 Up and Talking Bowls. They're two web masters, Paul Hickman and Jeff Russell, do a great job, don't they, John?
Yeah, they certainly do. Obviously, not everyone can get to the actual competitions, and I think it's tremendous that it takes this into their people's homes, and again, it's all for the development of the sport. And I'd like to congratulate everyone, Jeff and Paul, everyone who is doing such a lot to develop the sport of Crown Green Bowls, which can only be for the good of the game.
Okay. Thanks for joining us then, John. You're going to settle in your seat for the final, which will start in just a few moments.
Thanks, Mel.
That was the British Crown Green Chief Executive, John Crowler. Thank you, John.
Well, with me I've got two of the losing semi-finalists, both been involved in superb semi-finals. James Grimston from North Lancs Fylde and Chris Ward from Staffordshire. But I'll turn to you, James, first. Just first of all, commiseration, very, very bad luck. Just talk me through your semi-final.
Well, yeah, it was a good semi-final. I started off really well. Been playing just nice small round pegs at the start of each game, and you know, just sort of got a good length. And then Darren just chucked me in the corners, and I didn't play as well in the corners as I could have done. He gave me a fair bit of room, to be fair, and I just kept overreaching. And then I got in at one end, and then unfortunately I just didn't lead on a small round peg at 19 across, and he finished the job. But he played well. He played well.
And of course, you'll know Darren very well, being at North Lancs Fylde College. Another's game influence at all?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, good friends with Darren. Also, we played for the same club, both from North Lancs Fylde. I played him twice now in two big games. Woodplumpton final and beat him 11, I think it was, and then qualified in the Merit the other week and beat him 19 on that one. So I think he wanted to get one back on me. So I know he likes it long, and to be fair, I knew he was trying to get in the corner, so I tried to keep across the middle. But yeah, know his game. I think that sort of helped. But the best man won in the end of that game. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it will be an interesting final. Obviously, with Darren, got a bit of green knowledge, but obviously Gary, a lot of experience as well on the green. So how do you see it going?
Yeah, both great, absolute great players. Gary beat me the other day at Sowerby, and again he took me in corners. Starting to get a bit vexed about these corners now, but no, he played very well, and I think Darren will do well because he's up for this, and it's a big final for him. But again, you can look at Gary. I think he'll have the experience, but I hope Darren does well.
Yeah. Well, thank you ever so much for talking to me, and commiserations once again. Thank you. And I now turn to Chris, my county colleague. Commiserations, mate. Bad luck.
Cheers, Lynn. Thanks. It was a good game. Good game. I had a good chance at 2018 up my second bowl to come in for game, and we had a measure, and I just lost it. But it was a nip and tuck game. He got a lot of his shots up his favourite edges. Yeah. But it was nip and tuck up to about halfway, and I thought I had a good chance at the end, but didn't quite make it. So, but I'm pleased. I've not been coming here too many years, so I'm getting more confidence on the green each time. So I'll be back with a bit of luck.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, the last end was a thriller, wasn't it? Really.
Yeah,
I mean,
I stood on the mat and I thought, you can't tell with all the comments on the side, you know, whether you'd won it or not. But I honestly thought I'd done that. He hadn't signalled and he was looking at it. And I thought, shall I walk up there slow or fast, or you know? And but when I got up there, he said I'm on. Unfortunately, he didn't signal. He didn't want to signal, but like I say, I think I would have done if it had been me. But no, it was. I'll give it a go, and there's always.
Well, you did Staffordshire proud, mate, and you know, commiserations, and we'll all look forward now to superb final, which has just got underway. So we'll see you all later.